Alright guys, and welcome to another Armoured Warfare video. I've been holding off with the Balance 2.0 videos till we've had the final piece of the puzzle, which is mostly what I want to talk about in this video. That is the compensation details and the final word on what's happening with the premium vehicles in the game, plus the reasons why now isn't the time to stop playing. You can make this work to your advantage. First thing I wanted to touch on was that there will be the option for a complete progress reset after Balance 2.0 drops. This is going to effectively just refund all the gold, credits, XP, from every single non-premium vehicle to your account, with all XP going into global reputation and will be immediately usable without any conversions. This option will be available to any account created before Balance 2.0 for a month after the update 0.19 launches, after which the option will no longer be there. What this means for you, however, is if you run up a certain line of tanks, let's say artillery for example, now you don't like the way direct fire artillery plays after the patch, you can opt for a global reset of your account, have the XP, gold and credits available to be used to advance you through the tanks you found that you enjoy since the change. This means that it lessens the frustration of feeling that your time and progression was wasted. If you can just say, okay, I don't like them anymore, I'm just going to use this reset option to focus that time and effort into another line of vehicles. While it might be slightly frustrating that a line that you used to love before isn't what you love now, at least the time you invested into them isn't completely wasted. You can of course select not to reset your progress. Perhaps you're happy with how everything plays. What's there for you in terms of the Balance 2.0 compensation scheme? Well, you've not been forgotten either. You will keep the progression you already have and in fact get a bit of a boost to your progression. There'll be two cases with progression vehicles where stuff may or may not happen. The first case is that the vehicle is completely stock, no XP has been earned on it at all, in which case the vehicle will remain stock and no additional progression will be applied to the vehicle. The second case is that that vehicle, even if it's still stock, however has got some XP accumulated in it, as long as it's one battle worth or more, your vehicle will gain proven status when the patch hits. Proven status is the point where you have unlocked everything on the vehicle and pretty much the rest of the progress is towards your next tier of vehicle. What's more is that provided you still own the vehicle, the modules will not only be researched for you, but installed as well, so that's a huge injection of XP and credits depending on what tier your vehicle is. Naturally, if your vehicle no longer exists in the game, or if it's become a premium vehicle now, you will get its replacement fully unlocked, and with renowned status, which means it's got 100% progression towards the next vehicle. All your camos and decals and things will be refunded to you. You will not get the premium vehicle, however, only the progression vehicle. If your vehicle, however, has changed tier, like the M1A2 Abrams for example, which is going from a tier 9 to a tier 8, you will keep the M1A2 when it moves down to tier 8, but you will also get its replacement at tier 9, the M1A2 SEPV3 with renowned status as well. So as you can see, your progression isn't going to be affected at all. In fact, most cases you're actually going to be further ahead than you were before. Premium vehicles is also going to be touched a little bit as well. They're not immune to the changes that are going to be brought into the game. The special edition vehicles like the Mercs, the Wolf Packs, the Sharks, the Ice Tanks for example, will be remaining the same as their progression based counterparts, with a couple of very small changes to the actual pack itself. The T-72 Ice will become the T-72A Ice, the T-80 Shark will become the T-80U Shark, and the Weasel 1 Wolf goes through the biggest change of all, becomes the Weasel 1 Hot Wolf, where it loses its autocannon in favour of ATGM launchers. There will be one very big, very glaring change. The Centauro 120 Wolf will become a Tier 9 premium vehicle, and once the current sale is done, it's on sale at the moment, however, it's not going to be sold again once it goes. So, if you want it, now's the time to grab it. Some of the other changes include the Terminator and its Reaper moving from tier 6 up to tier 8, the M1134 goes from tier 7 to tier 8, the WZ1224 goes from tier 5 to tier 6, Type 59 Legend gets an upgrade to its gun from 100mm to 105mm, the Object 155 becomes a completely different vehicle, it becomes the T55M1 and becomes a tier 4. The XM1 FSED is going to be removed from the game and replaced with the M1A1 AIM for free. However, it does come with the same camo as the FSED does, so you don't have to worry about losing that. So that's a really quick overview of the compensation plan, the specifics of what's happening. But what does it actually mean to you? This is a lot of the technical speech, but what does it actually mean to you as a player? Should you carry on playing the game between now and Balance 2.0? Because I know a lot of people have put the game down until that happens, and the answer is yes. There was one line in the post that is crucial to why I say this. If the vehicle accumulated any reputation, it will have its upgrades unlocked and, if present in the player's garage, installed, effectively becoming proven. So if you're playing the game and you're struggling with progression, whether it's XP, whether it's credits, playing between now and Balance 2.0 can help you add a ton with your own progression. Say for example you're tier 5, you're working your way to tier 6 between now and when the patch comes out. If you work your way into unlocking those tier 6 vehicles in the meantime, unlock a couple of those tier 6s that you actually really want, provided you play at least one game in those tier 6s before the patch drops, you will gain a fully researched, a fully upgraded vehicle when it does come out. This can give you a huge head start into the next tier of vehicles, especially if it's a vehicle that you've been really looking forward to for quite some time. You don't have to go through the pain of grinding ammo types or anything like that. You could do it for any tier. Unlock a tier 10, play a single game in your tier 10, Balance 2.0 hits, bam, fully upgraded tier 10, saving you quite a few million credits in upgrades. I mean, if you wanted to play a lot between now and Balance 2.0, you could say, for example, buy every single vehicle in a certain tier. Let's say buy every single tier 7, play one game in each of them, bam, you've upgraded an entire tier's worth of vehicles, provided you still own them. So it is totally worth playing between now and when the patch drops, because you can give yourself such an insane head start. More than that though, there are two tanks that are on sale right now, the Centauro 120 Wolf that you've seen in the background, the M1134, that are going through changes in Balance 2.0 that mean buying them right now would be an advantage. In fact, the WZ1224 as well. As I said earlier, once this sale is over on the Centauro 120 Wolf, it's never going to be sold again. Right now, it's going to be a Tier 9 premium vehicle, the only Tier 9 premium vehicle in the game as of when I make this video. This means that if you don't get hold of it now, you're not going to get the chance to again, so you're just going to straight up miss out on it. And with it being a Tier 9 premium, it's likely to be one hell of an earner, so don't regret missing out on that. The M1134, the WZ1224, they're both 50% off right now, but they're also both going up a tier, so it's going to be more expensive in the future when it's not on sale. So buying it now before it goes up, and before it makes a transition up a tier, it can save you a bit of gold in the long run. Plus with the APS changes that are coming in Balance 2.0, the M1134 could become an even better vehicle than it already is. I hope this video has helped with understanding the compensation plans that they had and how it means it's actually worth still playing between now and when Balance 2.0 finally releases, because you can help yourself get a huge boost once it finally does hit the live server. Don't just put the game down until that time, or you're going to miss out on some of these huge opportunities. There are some very interesting times ahead between now and when it finally does release. But I, for one, am hugely excited to see how it turns out. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Let me know what your plans are with Balance 2.0, what you're going to be doing between now and when that finally releases. As always, feel free to hit that like button and to sub if you love my content, and I shall see you in the next video.